What's going on, people? It's Bobby and welcome back to the Tomb Raider 1 Definitive Guide. This is City of Vilcabamba. Just a quick recap on what these videos are. It's essentially just going to be a long format guide. Just me going through every inch of each level, showing you where all the enemies are, all the pickups are, all of the secrets, going through some speedrun strategies, going through some glitches and bugs. Just a bit of literally everything you could need to know about each level of the game. So let's get straight into City of Vilcabamba. So off the start here, essentially what we're going to have is 4 wolves. I'll use the photo mode here, we'll have a look. So you can see 2 of them there. There's one on this corner here, and there's actually one down this corridor here. Now we're going to kill all 4 of these wolves straight away. The best way of doing it is to kill this wolf first, then go for the one in the right corner, just start shooting early. As soon as you kill it, turn around, and then you get the final one. Now, a lot of the time when you kill, so I'll show you that again. So a lot of the time when you're killing that final wolf, it's just a mix-up of which route it runs and how fast it gets to you. See, so here it's decided to run down, and it's ended up running around the world. That wolf is just really weird. It's something to do with this block here. So when you roll across this block, the wolf will change route for some reason. Even though it can very easily get to you on this block, that 4th wolf, it messes with its AI a little bit. See if we can do that one more time, just to see what it does this time. I'll purposely run across that platform again. So this time, see, that's the 3rd wolf that's biting me here, by the way. So this time he just came straight round to the right. It does this wolf here, the 4th one. It does a different thing every single time. So, you know, just be ready for that. But anyway, once you've killed those wolves, we're going to just do a lap of the room now. I'm going to show you where some of the other enemies are. So there's a wolf here. So around this corner, you can either shoot it straight up, or if you've got no health or something, you could just jump up here. They can't get up here for some reason. So, because, you know, Tomb Raider logic, a wolf wouldn't be able to make that gap, surely not. But yeah, you can jump up there if you want to. And when you run through here, there's going to be some bats. So there you go, 1, 2, 3. There's the 3 bats. Keep running. As you go around this corner, you're going to get a mini jump scare. There's going to be a wolf that just comes straight round the corner here. I normally just start shooting early. Just move back. And then you can just do rolls to get rid. Another reason to come here is a little small med pack there. Don't forget that. Hidden away in the corner. Keeping on moving. So making our way through. We're going to have to come back here in a minute. But there's 5 bats over here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Missed quite a few shots there, Laura. And then there's nothing else around these corners. So as you can see, if you run the whole lap of the room, this is just where Wolf 3 and Wolf 4 that we killed before, they spawn here. So there's nothing else here. You can run this way though, and there's a bat there, and if you jump up, or maybe it triggers this one over here. There we go. There, 2 bats there as well. You can kill them if you want to. Right, the only other enemy in this area is there's a bear in here. So he's here. If you just move back, he'll just run out. He'll chase you out. Again, just it's Tomb Raider AI, so he's running around in here. Let's just go and get him. But yeah, it's a bear. They don't take long to kill. Right, when you're in here, this is one of the easiest med packs to miss here. One of the easiest collectibles. So make sure you jump up here and collect that. As you can see, there's nothing else in here, so there's no point in searching around or anything. There's nothing in here. You think they'd have put something around this corner, but nope, nothing there. And it's the same with that far corner there. If I just use the photo mode, you can just see there's nothing in that corner either. Would have been a good place for maybe a little secret or something, but nope, wasn't to be. Anyway, what we would then do is, in order to get a couple more secrets, we would come down here, and you're going to swim all the way down. And then we're going to go to the right first. The first secret we're going to get is on a timed door. So we're going to go here. And then in this back left corner, there is this lever here. You're going to pull this lever and immediately swim back the way we came. So there we go. And we're going to immediately start swimming back the way we came. And we're going to go all the way down the other end of the this little like underwater tunnel. We're going to make our way up. And then I tend to get out the water over here on the far end. And then you'll just run your way into this door. That door will close if you take too long. And in here you've got a magnum clip. And you've got a small med pack. And that's another one of the secrets of the level. Now there's also a trophy you can get here that you shouldn't miss. Or an achievement if you're on a different platform. Just come and stand next to these snakes. And you'll get a trophy for looking at the snakes. So don't miss that if you're playing through. And we're going to make our way down here. And back up to where we pulled that lever. If we, instead of going to the back left corner of the room, if we go to the far right corner of the room, there's another lever with a little trapdoor in the ceiling, and we're going to go through there in order to get another one of the secrets for this level. So here we go. It's this lever here. Lever. Am I saying that right? Lever. I'm not sure. I am not sure. There you go, and as you climb up, you'll hear the secret noise go off. There's a small med pack, and in order to get out of here, you don't have to swim out. There's a lever. I want to swap between them now. That's it. Done myself. And you can climb out there. Okay, now I'm going to show you the dev intended route first of what you're supposed to do on this level now. So what you would do is you'd run over here. So the start area is over there in that corner. You'll run straight past the pool. And there's another lever on the wall here. You'll go through here. And you'll go up the stairs. And you're literally just going to jump across this gap. Now, I'm going to save here because you have a couple of options here. Okay, so if let's save on that one. So, there's 2 more collapsible floors that we need to get here first of all. And there's a med pack over there. Now, you might be tempted to just do this. And just go across there. Okay, and then you'd be able to drop down. And what most people would do here is you'll either pull this block out, or I think what the devs intended you to do is to push this block forward. But as you can see, pushing this block forward takes it takes a while. It takes a while. Alright, so we're just pushing it. Still pushing this block. So if you were doing a speed run, you can see how this would even a glitchless speed run, this is not the ideal route to take, because pushing blocks in this game, the more you play it, you come to learn that it is the single most annoying thing probably in the game. I hate the amount of blocks that are in this game. There we go. There's the first of 3 bats in this room, by the way. And what you do is the dev intended way, as I say, you come and get the skull key there, and then there's a gold idol in this corner here, 1 in each corner, and then you would climb up on the block. Okay, and then another one. If you run into this corner, both of the other bats will spawn. You can kill both of those. And there's a large med pack here, and you'd be then expected to jump down there and carry on. I'm going to make another save here though, because I'm going to show you another one of the trophies that would be in the trophies or achievements. So I'm going to make that save there. I'm going to load our previous save. So another option you've got, and it's much faster. You can still get that med kit when you do it as well. Do a swan dive down there. Okay. Pull out your guns because the camera angle goes all weird, and pull the block out instead. I'm going to pull the block out twice. So there's one. There's the second one. You don't actually need to pull the block twice in order to get back out the room, but it's just faster. Now you can jump up here, and you can jump up here, and you can get your large med kit that way. Okay, I'm going to ignore those. You can still get those collapsible floors this way as well. Battle still spawn. Let's go and get the skull key. And then we will get the gold idol as well. Alright. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but if we go this way, because what we would do now is we'd run back out in that direction. You might be thinking, oh, but I want that med kit up there, so have I got to push the block all the way both directions? You don't. If you run into this corner, you can do a corner bug. So if you position Lara here, Lara's neck, I've got a small gap. You might be able to, oh, well, hair's in the way now. I've got a small gap between Lara's neck. Pull out your guns to make sure you're facing forwards. There's a small gap between Lara's neck and the wall. I'm just going to jump up once. It'll push Lara over a bit. Then I'm going to jump and hold the roll button. And Lara will just simply roll. There. And now I'm up here. And I can still collect that med pack. So if you're wanting to do it this way, you still can. And then what you would do, normally if you're doing it this way though, you wouldn't come up here. You'd just ignore this. Because you'd be doing this for speed purposes or for the other trophy. What you do then is, you run and jump. I missed the jump, but you can get up on the block. And then essentially all we're going to do is we're just going to run and jump our way out. And as you can see behind us, we still got both of the blocks. We still got all of the med packs. We just didn't have to push that block for about 15 minutes or whatever it is. And we could then make our way out. And you'd make your way around. And where I said before, where we killed those 5 bats on the wall here, that's where you're going to put in the skull key. And that's essentially it for this level, really. For this part of the level. Sorry, not for this level. There's still plenty to do in this level. But for this part of the level, that's basically it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you the speedrun way of doing all that. So, okay, so onto the speedrun method now. So what we're going to do, line Lara up with this wall here with this little weird smiley face. Okay, if you're looking from where the start of the game is, you'll come out that door, there's the 4 wolves, run down the stairs, straight to where I am now on that wall. Lara's right foot needs to be inside the wall. Once I've got that, I'm going to start focusing on this bit of ivy to the right and this little figure here. I'm going to turn to the right until the camera makes the ivy disappear. So there, it's disappeared. Now the next few steps, you're going to have to do them in order. Alright, so it might be worth watching me do it and then give it a couple of goes, step by step. It might take you a little bit to learn this method, but because we're going to do a flicker in the wall. But it's not too hard, it's just a process of inputs that you have to learn, that's all. So once it's disappeared, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to jump up in the air until Lara's left arm just disappears in the wall. So there. Alright, that's well enough. Now, on my next jump, I'm going to have to hold forwards and right to start changing the camera again, because Lara will get stuck in the wall up there. And I'm going to focus on this skull here and this corner here. When this skull on the right disappears on the camera, I'm going to tap the grab button, and then as soon as Lara lands on the floor, I'm going to press the roll button and then hold forwards and right again. Okay, so I'll just run you through what's going to happen there again. So I will jump up, I'll hold forwards and right. When the skull disappears, I will press the action button to grab. I will then, as soon as Lara hits the floor, press the roll button and then begin holding forwards and right again. Lara will start flickering in the wall. It will look at some point like Lara is going to fall down the wall, so she'll be flickering, 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 and then it'll slow down and she will fall down the wall a little bit. When this happens, I'm going to hold down the roll button and just start tapping forwards and right until Lara flickers really quickly again. As soon as she starts flickering again, I'm going to let go of the direction buttons and just hold down the roll button until Lara rolls in. So that's a lot. I know that's a lot. I'll put the prompts on the screen, but you'll see how it works now. I'll explain how to do it. So jump, forwards and right. Grab, roll, forwards and right. Once Lara falls, oh, she's gone too far to the right here. That might be because I stopped in between, to be honest. That can happen. So, like I said, it's a process. You need to do it at once. So, there we go. That's good. So Ivy disappears. Start jumping. You have to do it as a process, like I say. Forwards and right. Grab, roll, forwards and right. This is better. Once she falls, hold down the roll button. Start tapping forwards and right. We've got the quick flicker, so we're just holding down the roll button. And now, as you can see, we've ended up at the top here. All I would do then is roll, tap the X button to just give myself a late grab. And then the skull key would be there, and so on, so on. Obviously, the boulder wouldn't actually be there. It would be blocking this tunnel. So rather than running back through, what I would do then is use that glitch I just showed you in order to get back up here. Okay, and then we would make our way out of the... That was good. Back out of the window. All right. I know that's a lot to follow, but I will put the prompts up on the screen so you can see them. And you just follow it step by step. Just come onto the level and just practice that. If you're someone who's wanting to do it, just come and practice it. You'll find after 2 or 3 goes, you'll be like, oh, I get this. It's quite simple. And once you get your first one, the rest of them, it just clicks. It clicks. And we're going to do another flicker later on. It's way easier than this one. But it just clicks, honestly. Like it sounds way more complicated than it actually is. But yeah, that is how you do the flicker there anyway, to skip all of this stuff. So once we've done that, we will obviously then come and put the key in. Whichever route we've chosen to take, once we've got that skull key in the eye, we'll put the key in. Don't stop in this room. There are darts that come out the walls. As you can see, there it is there. So there's 2 darts that come out the walls. What I tend to do is, it's not as easy because I've now put the key in, so I'm not in the same position. What you can actually do is just turn and just pull out your guns, run and jump. And the reason I've got my guns out is there's 5 wolves. First one's there. Turn around, start shooting straight away. 2. Third one's over here. I'm just going to shoot and keep shooting into the middle. That was the longest that wolf has ever taken to die, by the way. Normally that wolf dies quite quick. That was so long. Laura must have missed a bunch of shots there. But do them in that order and you'll get them basically every single time. So, like I said, you're shooting there. As soon as it's dead, turn around. There's one here. You're going to jump and run and then start shooting to kill that one. Instantly go for the one at the front and then you should be able to turn there and finish off with that last one, the 5th wolf there. Okay, that is the easiest way to kill those wolves. There's no easier way. If you're on New Game Plus, use the Magnums or the Uzis or something, the shotgun even if you want to, but that's definitely the easiest way of clearing this room of enemies. If you run all the way down, you're going to spawn all 5 of them at once and you're going to have to deal with 5 wolves. So that's going to become just chaos. So yeah, don't recommend doing that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to save now at this point, because we're going to run through the dev intended route now. And then I'm going to show you the speed run, and you're going to see how long this dev intended route takes in comparison to the speed run strategy. It's quite eye-opening. So dev intended, you'd come down here, or glitchless if you want to call it glitchless, and you'll make your way around here. Don't need to jump in the water. There's nothing in there. There's no pickups. There's genuinely nothing in there. Alright. So you're going to make your way around the corner here. And then you're just going to jump your way up and jump across here. It's just a circle, this room, basically. Okay. Make your way in. All the way across. And then what's going to happen is a bat is going to spawn here. Now, we can't see it. Alright, but it does spawn. It's there, see? So it's going to spawn in here. So you're going to run and jump and just twist in the air, shoot the bat. You can obviously land and then turn around, pull out your guns. It's only a bat, like it's not hard to kill. But anyway, once you've done that, run around, get your guns back out. There's another bat in the next room. Just come straight out the skylight. There. Gonna pull the lever, and then behind us there's a small med pack over here. There we go. Small med pack in the corner. Alright, from there, we're going to drop down on the left-hand side here. Instantly backflip. There's some shotgun shells on here that we're going to get. And then drop down on the right and grab. There's a small med pack in the corner that we can have here. Okay, from this point, we would then go on to the far end. And we would drop down here and make our way. And it's another one of those rooms. It's similar, but there's a lot of collapsible floors in this room that we're going to want to get. The best way of doing it is start by just literally running across these ones. Jump in the water, climb out on this side over here. Now you can see the shadow on the wall. We're going to turn Laura like level with the shadow so we can jump up here. And then we're going to go and get all of these collapsible floors as well. So just run a straight line there, turn around, straight line back, and there we are. Bunch more of the floors on the way to that level. On the way to that trophy, sorry. From there, we're just climbing up. When we jump up here, I'm instantly going to pull my guns out and look to the right. There's going to be another bat. There you go. Once you've killed that bat, just make your way around. And there's going to be another lever in the back right corner of this room that will open up the central door to get to the end of the level. From here, we will then drop down again, and then into the center here, and we will carry on the level from here. Now what you do here is you run up, let the things go past you. These ones, let it go past you and just keep running straight. And then you'd pull this lever and it'll drop us through the floor. I'm going to save at this point. Okay, so I'm going to save the game here this time. I'm going to have to keep track of my saves now. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you the speedrun strat. It's a glitch called a quap. Now, this glitch slightly differs depending on whether you're playing on console or on PC. I've tested on both, and there's a step I'm going to do now whilst I'm playing on the console. So there's a step I'm going to do now that you don't have to do if you're on PC, or you shouldn't have to do. Keep trying it. It might, whatever works for you works, but it's called a quap. It's found by a guy called Tombo. He found basically most of these setups. This is not something I've found. I'm just trying to show you how to do it and slow it down for you so you can see how to do things. A guy called Tombo found most of the setups for like these glitches and things that I'm showing you, but not all of them. I'm not 100% who done some of them. Some of them are that old that they've been going for years. Like that, the flicker we seen in the past where we got into the skull key room. I've got no clue who found that. I've got no idea. It's been going for that long. I genuinely have no clue. But this one, I know for a fact there was a guy called Tombo. So big shout out to him. But yeah, how to do this quap anyway. Alright, what we will do, it's called the quap glitch because of the shape Laura looks. If you've ever played the game quap, just search quap on Google and you'll see what the guy who's in that game looks like, and you'll understand why it's called that in a second. So you're going to come over here. So obviously you've killed the wolves, you've emptied the room out. Alright. And as we can see, the doors are all closed because we haven't gone through all that process we just went through. We're going to come over here, up to this. Run forwards so that you can't run anymore. As you can see there, Laura is refusing as I press. She's refusing to go forward. You're going to climb up. Jump. Roll. Left step. Now this is where it differs depending on whether you're on the PC, because when I watch Tombo do this, he's on PC. He doesn't do this next step I'm going to do. So I'm going to hold down the walk button. I'm going to press left on the D-pad 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. It just slightly adjusts Laura's position. If you're on PC, you might not have to do that. Okay. From there, I'm going to walk into a running jump and pull out my guns. Then I'm going to tap the run button once, so forwards once, and open up my inventory. We're going to do what's called an inventory buffer, and it's just used to advance Laura's position by a couple of frames. I think it's 2 frames. Okay, now all I'll do is, in a second, I'm going to press the inventory button, and I want to buffer to the right. So I'm going to press inventory, and I'm going to hold right. And I'm going to do that until the inventory screen comes back up, and it will move Laura to the right slightly. So inventory and right, and the inventory will come back up. That's 1. I need to do 3 of them. 2, 3. So all I'm doing, like I said, pressing the inventory button, holding down the right on the D-pad. That's 3. After I let go of this one now, I've got nothing on, so I'm not holding right anymore. What I'm going to do is press inventory, and I'm going to instantly run forwards, jump, continue running, and then jump again on the ramp, and it's going to put me in the co-op state. Okay. Once I'm in the co-op state, just follow my directions from there. So let go of inventory, run forwards, jump, put my guns away, jump again on the ramp. Reason you jump on that ramp, by the way, is so you don't stumble and it knocks you out the co-op. From here, I'm just making my way to the door, getting straight, and now I've let go of the directions. I'm holding the action button, and it'll just pop Lara under the door. Okay. Again, another glitch that's tricky to learn, but once you've learned it, it's pretty... I've just saved that so I can't load anymore, but for the sake of it, just so I can show you it again, let's load this one, and I'll run back through the corridor of death. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, I'll show you the co-op one more time. So, obviously this time it's going to be slightly different because I won't hit the door. When you hit that door, you're just going to press and hold down the action button. You don't have to have your fingers on the directions or anything, it's just hold the action button. So like I said, climb up, jump, roll, left. If you're on console, 4 more left walks or left steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk into a run and jump, pull out your guns. Forward once. 3 right buffers. Run, jump, put my guns away, jump on the ramp, and we're into co-op state. Okay, and from here you just, all the way through, and then we're there. Alright, that makes sense how to do the co-op now. You can hear the bear that's coming up anyway, can't you? So from here then, whether you've co-oped or you've done the dev intended glitchless route, pull this and it'll drop us in the water below. What we'll do then is swim up and through this little hole in the wall, round the corner to the left, and then just climb up and run around. There's going to be another lever we press in a second over here, and it's just going to unlock the gate ready for us to put in the gold idol. Now the bear. Okay, let's make a save here. So dealing with this bear, there's a few ways you can do it. Again, don't forget to make him stand on his hind legs. You can drop down and it'll just make him just run out because he's seen your shadow. For some reason in this game, okay, if he runs in there, what you can do, what I tend to do, is come over here and just drop down. He's up there now. Most of the time he doesn't run up there, he'll just mess around in this corner here. Like just running around here, and he'll come back out, and so on and so on. You can just dangle. The reason I dangle is because when Laura's shadow is below her on the floor, the enemies like assess that as being Laura, so they run over to it. So it's just a good way of standing in a safe point, but having the enemies run around more so you can shoot them from a safe zone. You'll see me do that quite a few times as we go through these guides. But anyway, before you put the idol in, come around to the right here and run up the stairs. This is where the bear went. This lever here opens the gate so that you can go back the way you came. So you could now go back that way. Just because we've opened that one. Sorry, no. The gate's already open. Sorry, that one stops the thing so you can run back down there. They will go again if you do that though, by the way, when you get back to the other end. What we're going to do then is from the lever, to get the final pickups of this level, we're going to come from the lever or from the stairs, round the corner to the right and into here. And then you're going to want to drop down safely, otherwise you will take some fall damage because it's quite a big drop. In the middle of the room, you've got some Uzi clips there. There we go. And now if we check, that should be, yeah, that's the final pickup. 13 out of 13. All the secrets, 29 kills, I think. And that's basically it for City of Vilcabamba. So we're just going to run our way to the end of the level now. As always, okay, if there's anything that you'd like to see about this level that I haven't put, or I haven't shown, make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to get on that. I might put a, like I say, YouTube short up, or just a small video just to show you. But yeah, you just put your idle in and you run your way to the end of the level, and there you go. It won't take you that long. Obviously you're not doing all the explaining I did. But yeah, 3 out of 3 secrets, all 13 of the pickups, all 29 of the kills. That is City of Vilcabamba. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.